Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo here for Hibike Euphonium. Last time we watched episodes 4 and 5, now we're going to watch episodes 5 and 6. Yay. Last time, so we went to this first competition thing that we've been building up to, this Sumfest, and our girls they're doing a thing, and it's pretty awesome. Like, it's pretty awesome. A lot of other schools competing. Kumiko ran into an old friend from an old school who moved to one of the well-known and well-respected marching band type schools with their own wind ensemble, and was offered. I feel like the pivotal moment was that she was offered to go and meet up with some of her old friends and decided, nope, my family, my friends are at my school and I'm going to go stay with them, which was great. We had a really cool moment where Reina kind of snapped everybody out of their confusion and fear. Pretty awesome. Some great character moments, some great animation, some great songs. It's a good time. So, I don't know what to expect in this next episode. We hit that goal that we've been sort of marching toward for a while. What's next? I don't know. I don't know what the school year schedule looks like for a wind ensemble. So I guess we're going to find out. Let's do it. I've got episode 5 of, episode 6. We're on episode 6 now. Episode 6 of Hibike up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be multiple versions of this reaction. Picture-in-picture version with the video up there in the description. Timer-based version on YouTube. Discussion at the end of each episode. Beep beep timer at the beginning of each episode to sync up with your own media if that's what you want to do. Beep beep timer goes here. Let's get going. Hi. Yeah, remember the name. Oh, there's a line of white in between the blue and the yellow. I might have to fix my thumbnail. Wait, did I mention that I fell in love with Reina? Yeah, it happened. It's over, man. I'm done. My heart's gone. She has it. Mm. Mm. Okay. Summer competition. What are we playing? Ah. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Never even done gold. Oh, you're gonna have to fight for your spot. We want to win. Wow. So you could get cut or a low chair order. So this just became a meritocracy, which is a good thing, but it's also a very scary thing. Okay. Okay. How many members do we have in the club at this point? I don't know. Ah, so it used to be a hierarchy, yeah. Not this time. Good. That's dumb. Leaving out talent. Well, of course, everyone who's a senior, you know, wants to get to compete. But if they're not, nice. Perfect. It fits. Hmm. Better to skip an instrument than have a lack of harmony. Maybe. Shit, yeah. I think you'll make it. I believe in you. Hmm? It's a big deal. An alternate version. Lovely. Oh, your spot's screwed. It's all your fault. Huh? Whoosh. Thanks, dude. Okay. I don't recognize either of those pieces, to be honest. Mmm. Hmm. It just makes it more difficult. Yeah. Auditions, challenging enough pieces. Yeah. Hmm. Why is that? Yeah, it's a little bit more stiff, a little bit more halting. Hmm. She's taking action on her own. Interesting. Okay. Uh, okay. Did you ignore that? Oh shit! They never told her. Yeah. Yeah. And then through that pipe, and then through that pipe, and then through that pipe. Yep, exactly. It's like intestines all mixed up. True. Brass polish. Indeed. Yeah, cute as hell, right? Aww. And her big sister. Hmm? Mm. Thanks, Raina. You're the best. Just gonna aim for it. Got that high goal. Someone else practicing as well? Yeah. That's why I'm practicing. That's so cute. Hmm. I wonder what that expression from Reina was. Hmm. Oh, God. And you're a bonk. Oh, Jesus. Uh, it's been a little while since we've had one of those. Good. Start somewhere. Ah. Ah. Thanks, Moogie. Mini Moogie. Baritone sax. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm, mm-hmm, mm. These all seem like bad things. Oh, she looks up to him so much. And maybe crushing a little bit. She's gonna say something weird. Okay, that's pretty weird. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I feel like it sounded a lot deeper than it actually was. Thank you for translating. Why am I terrified? Huh? Fair enough. Smart. Aw, head pats. Show her why it's difficult, eh? I am also terrified again. Huh? Quote, you were born to blow me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a little weird. Ah, I see. Too obscure. Not anymore. Uh. Oh my god, it worked. Oh my god. She's just a lot like Yui in this moment. Oh, no, no. Don't mess with Tubikun. Hmm. Hmm. Only when it all clicked together. You realized that you had a role to play? Yeah. 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 Didn't really get it. So she's been excluded the whole time. Yep. Of course she's bored. Yeah. So what are you gonna do? You gonna get everybody else together? Do a little surprise party? Or maybe even just the base section? Or just the three of them? Okay. Hush, hush, hush. Hush, hush, hush. Just play it. Just make music. Let's go. Twinkle Twinkle. Wasn't the episode title also a Twinkle Twinkle? Animation is like the subtle movements of the instruments and everything. It's just so good. It's so great. Nice. We did it. Yeah. Click. Yeah. Click. Hmm. Mm. Sure. Ah! Ah. Trombone guy, right? Oh, that's gonna be a thing? So that moment when she saw him walking down the hallway. Well then. All right. That's gonna be a thing. Oh, hi. Hmm. Lucky you. Wow, it's already over? That felt really fast. Yes, you are. All right, no preview or anything. So back to the beginning we go. All right, I want to check one thing first. Yeah, there is a white line in between the blue and the yellow on both the blue outlines and the yellow outlines. And then over here, these are like a drop shadow that's offset. And then these also have a shadow. So I'm gonna have to do some changes to the way that I made my thumbnail. That's okay, I can do that. I always like to match it as well as I can to whatever portion of the show I'm trying to reference, which in this case is these cards. All right. So I just wanted to check that really quickly. I like this episode. I like all of these episodes. This one's a lot of fun. So we're introduced to. Well, first off, I was wondering where we're gonna go from here. Well, there's another competition eventually, and we got to do stuff internally to figure out who is going to be playing and what sort of hierarchy and stuff we're gonna create inside the thing. So everybody comes back. They've got exams. They got stuff to do. We just sort of breeze through that a little bit, and then boom. Instantly, we're to the practicing. We got the biggest competition in our area coming up. This is the big boy. So we're going to do it. And this year, we're doing it differently. This is Taki's way. We're going to hold auditions. Perfect. It's perfect for a couple of reasons. Like, one, it makes sense. For a school that is aiming for winning, you want your best talent on the field, right? From a storytelling perspective, it's also kind of necessary because, like, all our main characters are first years. So it would kind of be lame if we just, like, they didn't have anything to do and they were just sitting out. So this makes perfect sense. I'm confident that all three of our first years are going to make it through. Kumiko's got a lot of experience on the UFO. Name. Tuba girl. Focus of this episode. Just gone. It happens. All right. Not Sapphire is probably going to be good enough for the tuba spot. Just because of what we got in this episode. She's got some stuff and she's got the motivation. And Sapphire or Midori is the only contrabassist. So while she does express that, like, yeah, maybe, but if I'm bad enough, he just won't put me in. I doubt that's going to happen. So little bits of explanation about stuff. Great nickname for Taki-sensei, just perfect. And this shakes things up in a really excellent way because we heard in the last couple of episodes these sort of whispers and rumors about certain groups within the ensemble not caring as much. And we seem to sort of fix some of those problems, but this is the point where each individual is going to have to prove that they are worthy of being in the ensemble. And more than that, they're competing against each other for first seats, right? So Reina's out there practicing, and it's not Aoi-chan who's practicing the trumpet up there, is it? No, it's another girl. It's Kaori, I believe. She's got competition. She's got a third year who is good to work against, but she's got her eye on that goal, eye on the prize. Pretty interesting. I would assume that Asuka would be first seat UFO, and then I would guess Kumiko second, and then window seat girl third, just because of the things she said in this episode, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's continue moving along through the episode. So, good players end up becoming core members, right? You can't laugh at this. This is legit. The ruby and the diamond platinum tuba players coming in, fantastic, lovely. Goto coming in, he's nice. He's growing on me, for sure. We get some maintenance for Tupacabra. Get some moments that hint at some backstory for especially Kumiko. All right. So then she goes and she talks to Reina about a soft tuba case. Yes, there's one available. We have this reveal that there's the other girl. And then this. All right. She can hit the high notes clearly too. That case is good to go. I wonder which part of this she's referring to when she says that's like something you would say. The part where she says, is she talking about when she says the case is good to go? Because that's the line that immediately precedes that line from Kumiko. But I get the feeling that's not the right line. I feel like it's more about the way she's just like dispassionately describing her, essentially her rival, as being talented. She's good. She can hit the high notes clearly. And then that case is good to go. And then that seems like something you would say. I'm not sure. I feel like it's the earlier line. And then she's getting her back for this. Maybe. Thank you for the case. And then she heads off. And she blushes and does this kind of thing and then goes back to practicing. I don't know how to read that. We get another Kumiko blurting things out a little bit too quickly. It looks like the case is taking you home. I love the way that they are sort of like leaning over like, ah. Also, just like the detail on the fact that like her skirt moves as she's doing stuff and like everything moves. It's incredible. Kyoani, please. So then we've got a problem to solve. Why can't we figure out how to get this girl into tuba, like really into it? Because she's never played with an ensemble. There's a magic to the group. So they go and they ask everybody, and something interesting here is like it's really difficult to describe why you like something. This is something that I've discovered over my time, like trying to review and talk about and react to anime. It can be really difficult to describe why you like something, and at a certain point, you kind of just gotta lean on vagueness. Just be like, I like it because I like it. Sorry, it's true. That's kind of the feeling that I get from all these characters. And then Goto comes up with an interesting idea. Doesn't have much going for it, but you have to put everything into it. Sort of that tuba is an instrument that really strips away everything else, and it's just effort in, effort out, you know? Or effort in, results out. And she translates it to passion and love, or something. Where is it? Love and confidence. There we go. Okay. So, the idea is to get them all together, play some musica. We try the tuba-kun thing. Has more effect on Midori than anybody else, of course. There is a moment when it's Kato-chan. Yeah. I'm worried she'll get sick of it unless she can find a reason to try, and then immediately we see down this hallway, and he's there. But the thing to motivate her is playing with people, realizing that you can be part of something bigger. And we get the lighting change for this whole sequence. Really lovely. Lots of clever shots and kind of difficult shots with really subtle movements of the instruments as they play. Just lovely. And of course, gorgeous eye stuff. This sequence where we sort of jump around the school and we hear their Twinkle Twinkle Star in the background of everything. Very cute. This is my stop. Out I go. And then she almost falls and is caught by Boya. Yeah. Didn't expect that, but she did the I love you little bit kind of thing. So I'm expecting that relationship will get built up. And something interesting here. Lucky you, Kumiko-chan. Why? Almost envious. Why? Then she screams almost like Reina. Good luck at the audition. And to be continued. So, I'm expecting that next episode will be those auditions, and I am excited. I'm excited to see how they play out, how everything shakes up, and the struggles that some of these characters might end up going through as they get nervous for their auditions, and the relief that they feel at the end, and Taki's decision making. Hell, I'm interested in all of it. let's watch the next episode. I'm gonna pull it up. And what's up? There will be multiple versions of this reaction video. Oh, wait, I've already said that. Picture-in-picture version in the description. Timer-based version, YouTube. Beep beep timer at the start. Goes here. Hi, Taki-sensei. Indeed. Hmm. 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 Crybaby saxophone. Okay. Hey, that sounds good. Oh, that's rough. She's gonna get it too. Are you sure about that? Gonna have to audition for it. Uh-huh. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Yeah. fine. You are excused, bitch. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, just gotta be like that. Uh huh. Hmm. She's trying to leave. Oh, he is? Why? Too much? Just too much to do? Waiting for her? Ah, how do you know? Ah, something more personal? Oh, I'm sure that they were caught in the middle. Yeah. Hmm. It's almost like a mystery. Hmm. The competition. Is he gonna call her out? Damn, that is harsh but fair. I won't be able to play it. Boom. So, who is the crybaby saxophone? Ah. So perhaps the lucky was about having the time to practice? Just like that. Hmm. Hmm. I can't be here and not give it my all. Yeah. Hmm. Same line. You can't think that way. It's not a lot. Haruka. Hi. You're still the president. The crybaby saxophone. It's her. And she's gonna refuse again. Hmm. Gotcha. Hello, trumpet section. Kari's still practicing. Everybody's still practicing. Focus on studying for entrance exams. Damn. And on we go with an empty seat. She's just out of it. A little bit muddy. Hmm. 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 Right. Hmm. I was wondering when she would ask. Okay. Hmm. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Sax-kun. Hmm. Much better spot now. Yeah. I know. I keep rooting for you too. Hmm. Going to visit her? Ah, going to visit Haruka. Nice. Hmm. Why is that? You're expected. Yeah. Yeah. Hell, how about living with as much gusto? Oh, yep. Thanks. Hmm. Oh, there he is. And bump. And blush. And hi, Kumiko. I don't think she's gonna quit. Yeah, exactly. Why? Hmm. Interesting point. Yeah, wait, what? All right. Okay. It's all good. Great. Good. Oh, hush. Mm-hmm. Hmm. The empty seat. Hmm. As long as you're happy. The next piece. Hmm. Oh, a little bit awkward. Mm, perfect. Okay, cool episode. Uh, feels to me like we turned our focus toward the club as a whole, more than just our trio of mainly main girls. A lot of interesting stuff about Haruka, about Aoi-chan, about Asuka, and about the club as a whole and how it got to where it is. I said, I think in the last episode, that there's kind of like a mystery of how did the club end up this way and what really happened with all of the second years. And we unpack a couple of the pieces, and it's all coming to a head when the stress and pressure just gets to be a little bit too much for Oe-chan, and we've been setting this up and building up to it until now. And this sort of recontextualizes the little the little line that she said to herself when she saw Kumiko practicing. Lucky you, Kumiko. As though she envies her for having the time to be able to dedicate to practicing like that. That's the way I'm taking it. If you've got a different way of taking that scene or that particular line especially, I'd love to hear it. So get some more takes on that concept. But that's what I'm running with for right now, is that she's a little bit envious of uh Kumiko's like youth and ability to dedicate herself to it, but also the fact that she's in a club where things are like going the right way and everything isn't falling apart is potentially part of it as well. And then we have this sort of brutal conversation between Taki and Oi. And like Taki never oversteps. He's always like firm and serious and kind of cold, but in a necessary and understandable way. When will you be able to play that part? Because if you're not going to be able to play that part before the competition, I can't give you a seat. We're serious about this, and if you're not, we need to talk about it. And eventually, it was just too much, and she just quits. And it's not like an emotional thing. It's like she'd been waiting for the time for a while, and it finally gets here. Create a schedule and set your goals. Unless you reach them, it's not going to work. And then, when will you be able to play that part? I quit. Boom. And then a ripple spreads throughout the group. And it's almost like this could be the thing which triggers another mass exodus or another kind of big problem like that. But instead, everyone keeps it together. And that's really the main thing that happens in this episode. Kumiko runs after her, and because she does, she ends up getting to hear some of this conversation. And in doing so, gets to understand some of the things she's been wondering about, and we've been wondering about them quitting last year. And what happened, and what the current second years, what the current people like felt about it. I guess they're third years now. Yeah. They're green, so third years. And then just like, man, all kinds of layers. There's the layer of interaction between Asuka and Haruka and the presidency, and how it sort of just fell to Haruka. Everybody expected Asuka to do it, but Asuka intelligently realized that she wasn't fit for the job, especially with it being so hectic and crazy. It shows two things. They chose to demonstrate it and say it as like, maybe you're just kind of dumb for being willing to be in this position of power. But there's another undercurrent, which is like Asuka was willing to give up the position because she trusted that somebody else would catch it. Trusted you. And everyone else who's been here for this whole time knows that you've put in the work and respects you for it. Nobody's thinking that Asuka should be the president over you. And in fact, maybe she's a little bit too perfect for it. Interesting stuff. I hope we get some more detail on Asuka, because she's an interesting character that doesn't have a lot of depth yet. We got our first kind of taste of it in this episode, and I would love to see some more, because she's great. So, emotional, and then we get this moment you should have refused to, but you didn't. So she quits. Everyone feels it. Everyone's off, especially Kumiko. Very off today. And then we finally ask someone who knows and is willing to tell what really happened. And it makes perfect sense. It really does. It was an internal conflict. Internal conflict over seriousness. Both sides resenting each other. And eventually the serious people left. But those that remained are all solid. Are mostly solid. We get this lovely conversation between these two. Old friends. Willing and able to make fun of each other a little bit. Lovely. And then this crush has evolved slightly to the make sure that my girlfriends aren't dating him first stage, which is an important stage, and I'm glad we're doing that because it avoids some misunderstandings. And I really appreciate that, because misunderstanding-based story plots are like, oh god, just talk it out. There haven't been any like misunderstanding-based plots yet. Just difficulty communicating and then resolving it by communicating. It's great. But yeah, she has this moment where she's like, wait a second. Oh god. They have the cool conversation about Asuka being a little bit too perfect, everybody gets back to it. We check in with Aoi, and she's doing okay. It seems. I guess. I don't know. And then Haruka seems to have come to the conclusion that she's in for the distance. So then we have this moment at the table, and you guys dating? Just checking. I don't want to, like, cause any problems. So we've got a cute little side romance potentially going on. Hopefully it doesn't evolve into a terrible love triangle or something. I'm trusting in KyoAni, the glorious KyoAni, to not screw this up. I don't think they will. And then just layers and layers and layers and layers of history, backstory, and character depth and characterization. Ooh, it's good. It's good stuff. Reina shows up for barely like a moment in the episode, just to be there on the train. Interesting. We'll see what comes of that, if anything. So I'm expecting next episode will be figure out this crush thing, at least a little bit, and do some of the auditions maybe. Hype. Okay. Well, great pair of episodes, but that's going to be it for me. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Hibike. Episodes 6 and 7. Episodes 6 and 7. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have. And as always, I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.